I was saying that it's difficult for us just to stay and be aware of our being, because we are so used to do and not to be. And you know that the masters say, first be and then do. And this position of the doer is very, if you start to think about it, it's very rooted in us. But life is more about observing than doing. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do things. And that's why you know that other practice that the spiritual teachers recommend is to just accept instead of resisting. So when something happens, when you know that when you start to observe, you realize that life happens, that things comes and go, and that many things don't depend on you. Just life happens, occurs. So and that's why sometimes you feel, when do you resist? When something happens and your first thought is, this should not be happening to me. Why? But if you just observe and see, well, and sometimes you know that Eckhart Tolle says this is madness to resist, because you can't resist the present. Things are like this. It is. It is like this. So instead of resisting, you just accept and observe and say, well, you have to kind of develop another attitude to life and say, well, all this is happening like this for a reason. Maybe I don't understand now why. But if you have this attitude of being open, then you realize, or what does this situation has to show me? And that of being aware of yourself, you start this is to know a bit more about yourself. Because instead of paying too much attention at the situation, you start to pay attention to yourself and to register, what are you feeling? Maybe the situation, I don't know, you are feeling angry, or you are feeling sad, or you are feeling anxious, or you are feeling nervous. And so, well, start to pay attention to what you are feeling and why you are feeling like this. Not what is happening outside, because what is happening is happening. But instead of investing our energy in ourselves, what do we try to do? We always try to change the situation and reject it. And we invest a lot of energy in this, and it's a waste of energy. So this is just an invitation to be more aware of ourselves. You know that in spirituality, this is the word that we listen to it a lot. to be aware, awareness. What is to be conscious? Well, this is the change. This is the change of focus that we have to. Yesterday I was talking with Gabi in our individual class, and we talked about this. That you remember that most of we have to discover. You know that spirituality has to do with going deeper, not with accumulating a lot of knowledge. And this going deeper has to do with discovering the mechanism, how life works. Eso es lo que tenemos que descubrir, porque nos quedamos mucho en la superficie, ¿vieron? En, oh, me está pasando esto y no quiero que me pase, ¿y por qué me pasa? ¿Viste? No me debería estar pasando. And we lose the focus. We just get identified. This is to get identified. ¿Vieron que otra de las cosas que dicen muchos de los maestros, qué te pasa? Que te identificás con el mundo. Te olvidás de vos cuando te identificás con el mundo. Te vas a la afuera y and you disconnect from yourselves. And vieron que ahora vemos mucho eso. Decimos, all the people is like in autopilot mode. Están todos como en desconectados, actuando en automático, no son conscientes. The other day, I was talking with Analia, that is, Gabi knows Ana, that he joins the workshop on Thursday morning. And he said to me that, yes, he had gone to the doctor, and the doctor greeted her twice. And he said, he was acting in completely autopilot mode, and then she had a pain in her spine, in her back, and he gave her a prescription, and when he go to the pharmacy to buy the medicine, the prescription was wrong because he had written the wrong date. So it was true. The doctor was treating her like he didn't care about, he was in another world, not present with her. And this is what happens to many, many other people, and to ourselves also. That we have to, this is to, because we have to, we hear and we listen a lot to many phrases of the masters and of the spiritual teachers, but we don't realize the meaning. And this is to go deeper. This is another phrase is, well, you have to come back to your original nature. Come back to yourselves. Come back to yourself is this, to be more aware of what we feel, why we are here, but it's not a mental reasoning. It's like be aware of our feelings more than of our thoughts. Okay.
Yes.
Do you, now that I have talked a lot, tell me a bit about you. If you can see this in your own life, that you act like this or not?
You know, for example, yesterday, a few minutes before the Mundial.
The World Cup?
Yes. You know that I had to buy some snack to share with my boyfriend and his son. And so the idea was make some picada.
Snack? or charcuterie. They say a charcuterie table. They in English, yes.
And you know that I was in a shop making the shopping, and you know that all the people decided to go at the same time as me.
Yes,
En el
just
último
before the
momento.
match started. Yes.
Yes, but I was late because I had many things to do before. That wasn't my intention to do the shopping at the last time.
The last minute, ¿no? When you do, ¿vieron que en español decimos a último momento? In English we say at the last minute.
At the last minute. And you know that when we were waiting for the employee to cut the jam, the cheese, and the shop was just in a corner, and you could see all the vehicles, cars, and motorcycles in very fast,
Driving,
in a
all going
hurry,
very in a rush. They were all in a
in a
rush.
rush. Yes, in a rush, and they were just about to generate an accident, and I was thinking, because I was in a hurry, but because of my boyfriend. Oh, you're always late. We are waiting, but he had él me había hecho demorar. He had make me later because
Yes, make me be late.
made me be late because he encouraged me, encargó.
He asked me. He asked me to.
He asked me to take care of his son a few hours ago. So I had to postpone.
In this case, you had to use the past perfect because you are talking about a situation in the past that happened before that past. He had asked me to take care of his son.
He had asked me to take care of his son a few hours ago, so I had to postpone my activities. And so he was hurrying me and to buy the things, and in the shop there was full of people in a hurry too. Yes, but you know that I remember you. And in order to calm my mind and be aware of what was happening, and I started to think, it is supposed to be a good moment, to enjoy the moment. Why I have to feel stressed and anxiety to arrive home? Here is a lot of people. I can't change this.
Yes. That Eckhart Tolle also, he says that these situations are special for this. When you are at the airport and the flight is delayed, when you are at the doctor and you have many patients and the doctor is delayed, when you have to wait and you are in a situation that you cannot change. So you have to just be
and I was
yourself.
Yes, and I was seeing how the people fight it for the turn in order to buy. The vehicles in a hurry, in a rush. And then when I finally paid my things, and I have to drive to home. And you know that
Right back home.
in a by home, and you know that in during this moment when I became aware, I could feel like I was um, some kind of ajena to this.
Yes, to detached. You could detach from the situation.
Uh-huh. And then when I started detach,
Detach is the opposite of to attach or to involved, to get involved in this.
uh-huh.
Vos te pudiste desapegar. You were like more the observer of what was happening. That
Yes, but it
is
was
what
difficult. It was difficult because it requires me a lot of conscious, and
yeah.
in because I started to become aware of that and saying to myself, don't worry, it's not an emergency to arrive at home, and you are not in danger, and you are not doing anything wrong. And but again, my anxiety and my stress because of my boyfriend appeared,
And
and it
if you pay attention to this, that was your mind telling you things. This is the key thing. That's why we say, you remember that I told you that this phrase of Mushi that says, the only thing you have to conquer in this life is your mind. Because what we are used to do, we believe our mind. When the mind starts to, and that's why we become anxious and nervous and involved in the situation. Because your mind is telling you, you have to hurry up. It's the voice of your boyfriend. It's the same as the voice of your mind that is telling you you have to be there. The match is going to start, and you are not preparing the food, and everything is not ready for. And no, it's you have to
yes,
priorities to be with yourself, and in these situations we discover this treasure, that this place of peace, this place where nothing changed, is always with us. We are this, and when we begin to be more with ourselves and connected with this, we start. This is freedom, because we discover that we don't depend on external situations. The external situations are not the ones who give us this peace. This peace we already are. And this is the real thing. And when you start to inhabit this place, this is to stay as your true self, or to rest in your own being. You, more and more, you realize that the external world, things happen, and you are not affected by this. You are just there, and the other way around begins to happen. That this peace that you are begins to pervade the outside. Entonces, because this is the real, or this is light, and you know that light is stronger than darkness. So when and this is to be what you truly are. When you start being what you truly are, two things may happen. Or the others are pervaded and transformed by this peace that you are, or they just escape. Because sometimes darkness is too dark and cannot bear the light. O sea, ustedes empiezan a dar cuenta que esa gente que viste que está tanto, que es la oscuridad, porque, y que no puede estar en calma, y qué sé yo, o se contagia de esa paz porque en algún punto, aunque sea inconsciente, está abierto a recibirla, y entonces se calma y la situación vuelve a la normalidad, o no, o está muy inconsciente y no soporta que el otro esté en paz y se va. Pero la situación se desactiva. O sea, pero todo esto sucede si uno empieza a ser más consciente de sí mismo y en lugar de dejarse llevar o de reaccionar, instead of reacting to the situation, you turn the attention towards yourself. And as you have said, Gabby, at the beginning, it's difficult because you told us, you told all the sequence, and maybe it takes you some time to do this, and it was difficult because we are used to do exactly the opposite. And it is a very, very unconscious habit that we have. Okay, my friends. It's just a reflection for you to, because you know that we always say that spirituality is something experiential, that it is not like we are here, we read some text, and then our lives continues the same. We have to, the real thing begins to happen when we can experience and begin to put these things into practice in our daily life. Okay, well, coming back to our last Saturday class, you remember that we were seeing the lyrics of the song. We continue with A Man in the Mirror, or The Man in the Mirror, and we saw some vocabulary. What was this new vocabulary we learned from the chorus of the verses of this song? Do you remember some of them? The words are here. Who were present last Saturday? You, Pablito, were present? And yes, and Gabi, do you remember what were the words that we discussed or we talked about last?
Yes, I remember summer disregard.
Yes, summer disregard, to overlook.
Overlook.
Okay, and an expression like this, that to make a difference. Well, so let's start by doing these exercises, these vocabulary exercises, to refresh and this vocabulary we learned last Saturday. So let's try to see the first one, that we have some nouns and some verbs, an expression, an adjective, and we have to match the word with the meaning. Who wants to start with the first one?
I start.
Well, Jose, first.
Read
what is to give up? You can do.
I read.
You can take turns, and you do two, and then another one does two. Vayan de dos en dos, cada uno hace dos. José starts.
Leo lo que significa.
Yes, you say,
Okay.
number one, give up
Okay.
matches with.
Okay. It's exercise.
Yes, it's an exercise. You have too much.
Okay. Get
Please,
back.
give up. It's a verb. And what is the meaning of give up?
Give up. To stay, no. Feeling peace.
It's always usually is used with habits. For example, to give up a habit, a bad habit, to give up smoking, to give up an addiction.
Give up es como.
If you smoke and you give up smoking, what does it mean? That you continue smoking or you don't smoke anymore?
No.
So, what of this?
To stop doing something.
Very
Let's
good.
go.
Especially a bit or activity.
Yes, to stop doing something. To give up something is to stop doing.
Es like como rendirse o dejar, ¿no? Sería.
Dejar de hacer algo.
Okay.
Por eso dice acá. Stop doing something. When you realize that something is bad for you and you make the decision to stop doing it. Okay.
It has a famous song of Peter Gabriel. Don't give up.
I don't remember.
Yes, it also has. I laugh because Pablito always relates things with songs. It's perfect, and we learn a lot.
Because they repeat, don't give up. And
yes, because in this case, it means when you are the opposite, when you do something that is good for you, but maybe is difficult. It's an encouragement, like to say, well, no abandones, ¿viste? Dale, seguí, seguí, seguí. No abandones. This is the sense of don't give up. Well, we can then explore this, this song of Peter Gabriel, Don't Give Up.
It
I
is
want
the
to
same
send
to
you.
say,
Yes?
sorry. It is the same to say quit, don't quit.
Yes, or yes, because give up is a synonym of quit also. To quit a habit or to give up a habit is the same. Dejar, abandonar, como stop doing it. Yes, there are all synonyms. Very good. So, number one, give up matches with 8. And the second, regard.
Regard, which means.
Regard is
Regard is the opposite of disregard. So, regard.
And regard is?
A noun.
Yeah, I know.
So, what is the meaning? This is a help because if it is a noun, you have to find a definition.
Yes.
If it is a verb,
claro.
always definition starts with to, porque quiere decir hacer, implica una acción cuando empieza con to. Entonces, regard is a noun, so the definition doesn't start with to, because to is a verb. So,
in order to help, it could be C or D because they are definitions.
yes. Or, well, the others are also definitions. A state of, but. If you have regard for something or for someone, you pay attention to them. You take care of them. So
is
Es
E,
la D. D.
D. Very
D.
good.
care, respect.
Yes. If you have regard, it means for someone or something, it means that you have care, respect. Read it.
Care, respect, attention, or consideration that you show to someone or something.
Okay. And now, Bibi, disregard. What is disregard?
Disregard is the opposite.
So it's number or a letter?
Es entonces es the opposite is to feel. Puede ser a B, to feel, to notice something or to ignore it.
No, because a B is
okay, to. Ajá. The opposite state comfort.
yeah. We have care, and in E it says a lack of care.
A lack of care.
Lack is a word that has a bad connotation. It means falta de.
Falta. Okay. E. Ajá.
Opposite of D. Lack of care, attention, respect, indifference. When you ignore what is happening, you have a disregard, this that you don't care about what is happening. Okay. And overlook. Overlook is a verb. So the definition must start with to. What is to overlook something?
Overlook is
you know that to look is to
see, yes.
Yes.
Y
to see something. And to overlook
es, puede ser be
to fail to notice something or ignore it. When you overlook a situation or something that is happening, for example, when it is used in the song, do you remember, Pablito, when he says, well, or to overlook means what situation, how can we use overlook to describe a situation that happens in the song? That
the people who care.
Yes. For example, in the video, we can see that there are homeless people and people that are suffering or people that are hungry. And if you overlook the situation, is that you
Ignore.
You don't pay attention to that. You ignore it. Okay. Then, Paulito, we have the verb release. What is to release?
To let go of something such as stress, worries, or tension.
Yeah. So we can talk about releasing tension, releasing our worries. Let go. Let go is a synonym of release. Or liberate, maybe, but it's not a usual verb in English. You know that they prefer the phrasal verbs. So release and a synonym is let go.
Un descanso sería, ¿no?
No, es dejar ir,
Dejar
soltar.
ir, partir.
Relajarse o no,
Liberar
sí.
puede ser también. Por
Dejar
eso yo
ir.
le decía liberate. If you release your tension, your stress, your worry, you let go of them. You liberate. Or soltar. ¿Vieron cuando que en español últimamente está mucho esa palabra? ¿Verdad? Hay que soltar, soltar. Soltar is not get attached, not get identified with all this. It is not you. Just let go. And this is release. And is. What is
Is.
is? Is a noun.
A state of comfort, relaxation, or freedom from worry.
Exact. Because we are aware that is of the word family of is easy. The adjective. Entonces, ¿qué quiere decir? Cuando algo, something is easy,
Fácil,
is the
¿no?
opposite of, claro, es
Difficult.
fácil, it's not difficult. Entonces, if you are at ease in a situation, it means that you are comfort, you feel relaxed. To be at ease is another phrase that is used in English, or to feel at ease, es sentirse cómodo. To feel, when you feel at ease with someone, viste como decís, sí, yo me sentía súper cómoda, estaba como en mi casa, for example. I was like I was being at home. I feel very at ease with them, with people that you feel at ease. To be, when you feel comfortable and you can be yourself as you are. Cuando uno puede ser como es con la gente. To feel at ease. Okay. And then calm. Calm is an adjective and is similar to Spanish. Nati.
Feeling
What is-
peaceful. Feeling peaceful,
Yes.
relaxed, and not anxious.
Yes, this is C. And what is left? To make a difference. What is to make a difference?
To have a positive effect or improve a situation.
Yes. That is similar to Spanish. How do we say in Spanish? Marcar la diferencia. O hacer la diferencia.
Ah, to make the difference.
Yes, let's make a difference. Let's do something to improve this situation, to make it better. Eso es marcar la diferencia o hacer la diferencia. Tiene una good connotation. O sea, marcar la diferencia no es para mostrar que sos superior al otro, sino para hacer algo que sea mejor. Mejor en cuestión de, that's why the word positive here, to something that has a positive effect or improve a situation. Okay, so now we have to use all these words in context, in these sentences. Who wants to start? You
I
can
will.
Hagan dos cada uno también. José, do you want to start?
Pablitos.
Or
Pablito
Pablito.
say I want, ¿no? I can't.
I volunteer.
Volunteer.
Yes.
Pablito
Volunteer, volunteer.
Both.
Both.
Okay,
For me,
Pablito.
volunteer.
Deep breathing help me feel calm after a stressful day.
Very good. Calm. Make me feel calm. Very good. Number 2.
We should treat every person with regard
Very good.
and
With
kindness.
regard and kindness. Very good. Number 3, José, a ver.
He decided to give up smoking last year.
Yes, he decided to give
He
up.
decided, la pegué. Ah. ¿Cómo sería la pegué en
You have
inglés?
to trust yourself. I decided to give up smoking last year. Very good. Number 4.
The company show it complete. The company.
Is the opposite of take care of paying attention. Complete.
It's the negative of regard.
Yes.
Disregard. Ah.
Very good.
Thank you,
Disregard.
Pablito.
Disregard for the environment. And Gaby, number 5.
Meditation helps us release tension from the body.
Very good. Release tension.
Release.
Let go. Liberate tension from the body. And number 6.
I don't want to overlook people who need help.
Very good. Overlook. To ignore sería. Overlook people who need help. And well, Nati, the last ones, number 7 and 8.
Practicing kindness can really make a difference in someone's life.
Very good. Make a difference.
After a few conscious breaths, I felt completely at ease.
At ease. Very good. This is how we use this vocabulary. Now, we have another exercise to practice this. Which word fits best? The first one.
¿Qué sería la mejor palabra o qué, no?
¿Cuál, claro, cuál va con esta oración? Number 1. Gaby.
We shouldn't overlook the suffering of others.
Very good. Is B. Option B. Number 2.
Me?
Yes.
Meditation teaches us to release our worries.
Our worries. Meditation teaches us.
Teaches.
Hola. Oh, sos vos, vení. My nephew is up. ¿Quieres saludar a mis amigos?
Sí. Pero no era.
Hi.
Hola.
Hola.
Bueno, yo dentro de un ratito termino la clase y después estoy con vos, a ver. Bueno, chao, mi
Yo
amor.
te espero acá abajo.
Bueno, vos me esperás, dale. Okay, my friends. Number 3. So, we were saying meditation teaches us to release our worries. Okay, number 3. Who wants to do it? Pablito.
She has great regard for the student, for her student.
Very good. Option B. And 4?
And finally, regard drinking soft drink.
Yes. Regarded drinking soft drink or gave up. But soft drinks are not bad.
Yeah.
So that's why it fits more regarded.
What are soft drinks, for example?
Bebidas sin alcohol. Bebidas sin alcohol is
Okay.
Coke, Sprite.
and hard drinks. That's why you know that in English there is the expression he drinks very heavily. He drinks very heavily. Es como se la repone, chupa un montón. Tanto decimos en español. Or we can say, when we say he's a heavy drinker, or he's a heavy smoker, Esa heavy quiere decir cuando, ¿viste? Cuando fuma mucho o toma mucho. That's why soft drinks son bebidas sin alcohol. And when you want to say and the opposite, give me, you can say cuando vos decís, ¿viste? You go to a cafe and you say, well, give me, I want some, what hard drink do you have? Es como decir, ¿qué bebida con alcohol tenés? Or or give me some soft drinks, some options of soft drinks that you have. Hard drink es con alcohol, soft drink sin alcohol. Okay, so number 5.
A few deep breaths help me feel at ease.
At ease. At ease.
At ease.
Very. At ease. A few deep breath he helps us to connect with ourselves and to feel at ease. Remember, when you are nervous, when you are anxious, just you come back to yourself, take a deep breath, and you just feel at ease. You begin to feel at ease. Okay. So to finish, we have this text. And we have to use these words to put into practice all the vocabulary we refresh, we review together. Okay. Nati, do you want to do the first sentence? The first and the second, because the first is just an introduction, and then you have to complete with, in the second sentence, you have to complete with the right word.
Okay, I can try.
Okay.
Sometimes we believe we can only be happy if certain conditions are met. Meditation teaches us to give up.
Yes, or
those ideas.
Disregard. Yes, maybe also disregard those ideas and enjoy
the present moment.
Very good. Disregard those ideas and enjoy the present moment. Very good.
¿Cómo quedaría toda esa frase en español? Sí,
o sea, sometimes we believe we can only be happy if certain conditions are met. To meet some conditions or are fulfilled, we can say also. En español diríamos, a veces pensamos que o creemos que solamente podemos ser felices si se dan ciertas condiciones.
Okay, yes.
¿Y qué pasa? La meditación, who can try and translate this is there another volunteer who wants to translate this second? Pablito, the volunteer?
Meditation teaches us to disregard those ideas and enjoy the present moment. O sea, la meditación te enseña a desentenderse de esas ideas y a disfrutar el momento presente.
Desentenderse era eso.
Claro, descartarlas, dejarlas de lado. No prestarles atención. Okay. So, the following one, Gaby.
When we treat others with regard instead of disregard.
Yes. So in the previous one.
Mean treats.
Tratar.
Yes. Instead of disregard. So in the other, we can say release maybe those ideas instead of disregard, or give up those ideas maybe also. Let's put give up. And then we'll see. So when we treat others, read it again.
When we treat others with regard instead of disregard, we naturally make a difference in the world.
Very good. We naturally make a difference in the world. And Nati, the last one.
Even small changes like choosing to
Yes.
Easy.
No, or to give up. Huh? To give up. Yes. A harmful habit. You know that give up is the collocation that goes with habits. Huh? Give up a harmful habit brings more peace and
easy.
Ease in our into our
Ease.
Yes. Is, because is the noun and easy is an adjective. The adjective modifies the noun. Pero acá necesitamos un sustantivo, no un adjetivo. Por eso is not easy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, to finish, who wants to read all the text?
All sentence.
All sentences. Who dares?
I read. Sometimes we believe we can only be happy if certain conditions are met.
Are met.
Meditation teaches us to give up. Teachers us to give up those ideas and enjoy the present moments. When we treat others with regard instead of disregard, we naturally, no?
Yes, naturally.
Make a difference in the world. Even small changes like even small changes like choosing to give up how read this word?
Harmful habit.
A harmful habit bring more peace and ease into our life.
Very good. Okay, my friends. This is all for today, but we have had a practice class. We have practiced everything. And then we have practiced pronunciation, vocabulary, and then we have to put into practice our awareness. The first part of the class in our lives. Okay, well, thank you. Have a beautiful weekend and see you next week. And
thank you, Kari.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for sharing. And thank you, Nati, for coming back. And
thank you.
I'm grateful for having this beautiful group.
Surprise. Beautiful surprise.
Well, I'm now it's time to take care of my nephew. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God bless you.